Alright, what is going on everyone? Spyme here. It's been a while, I think about 3 weeks now, because the last time I uploaded was when the Zhongli banner first just got his rerun, which was about 3 weeks ago. So today we're gonna have a little bit of a tour of my teapot. Now, bear in mind, the outside is pretty much a mess right now. I'm still working on the wall here because it takes so much materials and so much time for this to make. It takes like 16 hours and 12 hours if you actually have a friend to speed it up. So yeah, I'm gonna have a tour of our teapot. I chose Cool Isle, which is why I have a Mondstadt mansion. You will probably, I think, if you chose floating abode and or Emerald Peak, then you probably get a Liyue mansion. So that's why I have a Mondstadt mansion. Cool Isle. I like this place. I am currently trust rank 6 as of recording. Let me just really go to Tubby and show you that real quick. And as we can see, I am really close to trust rank 7. Let me claim these coins real quick. So yeah, I'm really close to trust rank 7. I'll have my second expansion, which is really great. The first expansion I have, by the way, these are the houses I just kind of placed for now because I needed the adeptal energy, which you probably have seen I have 16k of. Yeah, I just kind of place things around because I don't know what to do with these rocks. At least not yet anyways. Kind of have everything placed all around. But yeah, this is my first expansion, this beach here. And you see those two, I don't have a bow user right now, but if you go look directly that way, I think you can see there's two trees there and a rock. That reminds me of Bikini Bottom from SpongeBob, for some reason. I really like it. Yeah, I really like the beach around the Cool Isle. I think this is a really good one. Of course, I kind of want to get my Liyue house as well because there's a lot of Liyue themed, you know, furnitures for the outdoors, and having these here in a Mondstadt themed, you know, island doesn't really fit that well in my opinion. So I'm working on that. The next one I'm planning on choosing, the next realm I'm planning on choosing is probably going to be floating abode. I'm not the biggest fan of the Emerald Peak, so that's probably why. And so yeah, I've just kind of placed these houses around for now. You can think of those houses as hotels for now, I guess, because this is a beach, so you need to have some hotels for, you know, people who's coming to visit, you know. Of course, you can't go in there, but yeah. As for these landforms here, I just kind of placed them randomly. My friend joined, and he said that he thought that this was natural. So I guess I did a good job placing this randomly while making it look real, I guess. Don't have enough stamina. But anyways, yeah, at the top of this hill here, there's barely anything. I have this wall here because I don't know what to do with it. Because I accidentally made 3 of these instead of 2. And this is just gonna be here for a while. I'm not entirely sure what to do with this wall. So just placing this here gives me more adeptal energy. And some trees here and another rock here, some bushes just to decorate the top of this place. So yeah, this could, yeah, I mean, not much is going on. There's also some fruit stands over, oh, I can't control. There's also some fruit stands over here because if this is a beach, you probably want to buy some fruits, am I right? I mean, who wouldn't want to buy some fruits at the beach? I mean, if you watch the anime, you know people like to buy melons and do smashing melon games. Just make sure you don't accidentally smash a different type of melon if you get what I'm trying to say. One of my main problems that I have with the housing system is the stamina consumption is still being a thing, because this place is huge and traveling from one area to another takes so much stamina and it just becomes slow. If you're not gonna remove the stamina consumption thing in the teapot, I really wish that you could at least teleport to each area, because it's huge. Like, it's absolutely huge. It takes so long to travel from one place to another. Alright, so it would be really nice if we can get that. Also, I have these 2 statues here. It's like the entrance to the rocky area, you know. Although there's not really much going on here, I just kind of place them down. Let's just show you a little bit of this island real quick because there's a lot going on here. That's a mess. but yeah, this right here is a well. I don't know why, but sure. And we at the back here we have a little bit of a community because why not? Again, the Liu houses do not really fit well with the Mondstadt theme. That's why I have it at the back, hidden by like those giant platforms, so that he doesn't stand out that much. But yeah, this place is mainly for, you know, a community. You can sit down, have some tea with some people, and we have some tents here because why the hell not? Maybe someone wants to go camping. They can't really do that here, so they just put it right in front of the house to get the camping experience right in front of the house, and still being able to have tea with their friends and families. You never know. So yeah, this is a little bit of a community back there that I'm going to be removing very soon. Hopefully soon anyways, once I get more furnitures. Around this area, we just got some trees and this here, which I'm guessing is the toy shop. I'm not entirely sure what this is, to be honest. I don't really know what any of these are. Some umbrellas. I don't actually know what they are. I just kind of placed them down, and also a lamppost just because, why not? So yeah, that's about the outside. I'm still working on it, and I'm going to cover all the way to the back. And once I reach Trust Rank 9, I'm going to get that fountain. I'm going to place it right in front of my house because I think that'll look really, really nice. One thing that I really do not like about the housing system is that it's missing a few things. One of which is pathways, and the second being staircases. I really want to elevate my mansion to like higher up using those platforms, and then we have some pathways and some stairs to, you know, run all the way up to it, and then right on like about somewhere in the middle of the platforms we'll have our fountains. We're gonna have some bushes and all that, but yeah, there's a few problems with the whole no path and stairs thing. It's also another problem I have is load. Like, there's a few places, like my beach extension over there. It's almost full, and it's still empty. And that comes to show how little load you have, and that's a bit of a problem. So I really wish that miHoYo will kind of increase the load by a little bit. I can see why you want to have the load, so that you don't lag on devices like your phone. But I still feel like they should increase the load because, by a little bit, because my phone can still handle it personally. And it would be nice to be able to place more things, because at the moment the beach still looks really empty and the load is almost full. So there's a problem. So yeah, here we have a little bit of a crafting bench in the forging area, which is really cool. So let's actually go into the mansion and take a tour inside the mansion. So here we are inside of our mansion. Let's turn around and see how everything looks. Yay! So my inside of my mansion is where I actually decorated the most of. I'll show you right now because I really put quite a bit of effort into actually decorating the indoors of my mansion because I really, really like the mansion. This here is like a reception area. I'm not entirely sure why I put it here. I guess I just kind of had this desk and I just like, I need to place it down, so might as well make it a reception, right? And of course, I have this bookshelf down here because there's a stupid thing, a stupid hitbox that miHoYo wouldn't fix, and I'm stuck. Okay, I freed myself. I just replaced Noelle with Iona because if you're small, you can actually go through there. Anyways, well that's fixed. Yeah, there's a weird hitbox with miHoYo, with the housing system where, you know, there's no wood here, like, you know, with this fence here, there's no wood, and if I put it through the wall, because of this thing right here, I can't actually place it all the way to the corner, and that's a bit of a problem. So that's why I have a bookcase here to kind of just, you know, justify it a little bit, just because it would look awful with a huge space, in my opinion. So that's why I kind of have a bookcase at the back. Otherwise, it really shouldn't be there. Moving on is this sign here, right? This sign here, I thought it was going to be an outdoor sign, that's why I made it. But it turns out it's for indoors. Why? And because of that, I just placed it here because this here is the kitchen. Now, the load in this kitchen is already full, and the main reason is probably because of these 2 pots here causing the animation to, you know, take up more load. But yeah, otherwise there's almost nothing in here. Some, you know, some stalls, some shelves, sorry, that has food and ingredients for you use to cook. And of course a table, if you finish cooking, you're garnishing your food, then you probably need to place it on a table before you take it out, right? So we're gonna take it out, we're gonna go back to this in a bit, and this is where you eat, right? This is where you would eat. This is where you would sit down, have dinner, have lunch. This is where you would eat. And here is where the Knights of Favonius are going to have their meeting. This is Jean's place as the acting grandmaster. You're gonna sit here, and the rest are gonna sit here in a meeting. That's really cool. And we have a little bit of a living corner right here. We can sit down, enjoy the relaxing fireplace, and yeah, a little bit of a writing area for some reason. I just had extra space, so I just wanted to fill it in. So that's that. Also for this place, I'm not entirely sure what this is. I just kind of place things down here. I'm not sure what to do here, so I wanted to make it look at least nice, so I just kind of placed it in a neatly. So yeah, I kind of like this place. Moving on is my bedroom. So here we have a set here. Once again, the Leo thing set here does not really fit the Mondstadt set, but I really didn't have other furniture, so I'm just gonna have this here for now. I probably will change this in the future, but this is where you would probably sit down and talk to me for some reason, because I don't know, it's my room. I can do whatever I want, and this is my bedroom, and I think this area fits a little bit better to the Mondstadt theme, because these are actually Mondstadt themed items compared to here, which is Liyue themed items. So yeah, I think this looks really nice. Some books scattered around because I like reading, not really, but you know, and if there are books, there obviously needs to be a bookshelf, and this bookshelf makes sense because you can see there are missing books there, and there are some books here. So yeah, overall I think it's really nice. I kind of was forced to play some sets anyways because I had to complete some of these here. I had to complete and place 10 sets, which is why I kind of had to place them down. But yeah, other than that, we can move on to the final room of the house, which is personally my favorite room because I spent a lot of time on this place, and it's even decorated using flags because in the entrance, because I can't place it anywhere else. I didn't want. I tried to place it here, it wasn't working. There was not enough space. I didn't want to place it here, it didn't make any sense to place it there, so I placed it here. So yeah, flags. And once we move in, welcome to the library, and this is probably my favorite place of the house because I actually spent time on this. Again, I placed this set here because I was forced to, for, you know, the furnishing things here. I don't know what this is called. So yeah. Some bookshelves, a lot of bookshelves here, and this is a set, as I already mentioned. I don't like how this seat here, I see this side. I was meant to look this direction, but it makes me sit in this direction. I'm not entirely sure why. I think I can rotate this to fix that problem. I'll fix that later. And here we have a comfy area for you to sit down and read some books. I don't know why I couldn't sit down earlier, but you know, really cool. This is where you sit down, you know, read some books in comfort. Here, if you need to write down anything in silence, you can come down here, write everything down. Once again, you can probably see there's not a lot of chairs here, and that's because my load is full. If I click here, you see my load is full. I can't place down anymore, and it's kind of sad. So yeah, I also really wanted to put more tables around here because it's a library. You kind of want some tables for you to write things and stuff like that, do your research. But once again, the load is full. I wish the load was increased a little bit. So yeah, that's my library. I really like the indoors here. And finally, the upstairs. Now, the upstairs is an absolute mess where I just kind of placed everything. And reveal in 3, 2, 1. As you can see, this is just here for the sake of being here. I didn't have anywhere to place this, so I just placed this here. I have an extra wardrobe and a paper curtain. This isn't the only paper curtain I have. Actually, no, I think this is my second, and I have one below. I made one by accident, but you know, it is what it is. I have some extra tables here. I thought I'd need them, but I never needed them. And I have extra bookshelves. Once again, I thought I needed them, but my library is already full, so there's no place for it anymore. There's another table here. I guess I tried to at least make this look nice, so I can actually sit down here. Well, I didn't actually make it to rotate it properly, but hey, at least you can on this one. I can still sit down here, read some books. I guess it's nicely lit to some extent. And I have another bed here because this was the bed I got from the Helicamp web event. I didn't really like it, so I crafted the bed that I have below downstairs, and then replaced it, and then I placed the bed, this bed here instead, because I didn't have any other rooms. And these rooms, for some reason, you can't actually enter. You can actually bug through them if you go downstairs. If you come down here, if you use GeoTraveler, come down here, place a boulder down, you can actually glitch upstairs, which is really nice, but you can't place anything there. There's really no point. Excellent, press E. So yeah, overall, I think I like my indoors. The outdoors still a mess. The upstairs of my indoors is a mess. But overall, I think I'm doing a pretty nice job at in my teapot. So I really like it. So hopefully you guys are also having fun with your teapot and decorating your house to look the way you want to. Because I'm really enjoying the housing system added in this version of Genshin Impact. I've been spending a lot of time inside of my teapot. I just spent an entire day yesterday just messing around with my friends in my teapot, just because it was, you know, fun. I'll have some screenshots showing us messing around. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. Hope you guys are enjoyed seeing how my teapot looks. Also, for those who are going to be rolling for Eula tomorrow, once the banner drops tomorrow, I wish you all good luck to get Eula. I'm currently 47 into pity. I'm just at like 18 primo gems shy of a 10 pull, but I'm pretty sure I will be able to get Eula by the end of the 1.5 update. But yeah, I won't be pulling for Eula the moment she drops, because one, I don't have enough primo gems to begin with. So yeah, but we'll have to see. For those who are going for her tomorrow, I wish you good luck. I'll see you all in the next video, whenever that will be.
それぞれの利害を天秤にかけるのは実に難しいことだ。